Good to see you. Sorry, I'll turn on the music. How's your weekend been? There we go. I've been doing this pretty chill silent stream so far, so alright, that's good. Did you do anything fun? I've basically done nothing today. I feel bad, but it's fine. I am just finishing up the very last touches for this chibi. I feel so bad for like not working on this for so long. So hopefully I can get it wrapped up today and I won't have to worry about this anymore. Oh, I'm so behind on everything. I read more and finally got to page 100. Oh, what are you reading? Is this for school? These little frills. Kind of a pain, but it's the very last few I need to draw. It will all be worthwhile in the end. The Open Society as Enemies, and I am reading it for fun to get better at reading. Ah, that's quite interesting. Tell me, what is this about? Open Society and its enemies. It seems like quite a philosophical book. Kame says, Crow can tell you better than I can. It's a 450-page book, and explaining it would take 10-page essay. Oh gosh. That's quite a bit. Quite an ordeal you would have to go through. It sounds like an interesting book, just judging from the title. Let's see. Recently, I've been reading a book. I think it's something on Stoicism or stress relief. I think that's the title of the book. And it's like a very watered down version of what Stoicism is, I think. It could be like a good introduction, and it's pretty chill. It's kind of useful, and I think it does what it was intended to do. Yeah, maybe in the future I'll actually go and read the book by Epicurus, don't know his name, but like the founding father of Stoicism. Some guy in ancient Greece or something, but they were quite wise, so it's good to learn. I actually haven't been reading for a long time, and I've just recently picked it back up after finding my Kindle from like 10 years ago in my closet. And yeah, it's kind of sad. After I went to college, I basically didn't read as much because I was just so sick of it after reading article after article for my classes. I would have like over 100 pages to read in a day. Basically every day of the semester. I was just too overwhelmed. Yeah, I think reading is a great habit. It's the way you learn. It's the way every isekai manga character like grows in knowledge and wisdom and becomes epic in books. So yeah. Marcus Aurelius. Yes, that's the other guy. Thanks for that, Marcus Aurelius. How much do you know about Stoicism? I'm kind of curious. I've just recently broached on its teachings, and I'm like, wow, this is so useful. Why didn't I learn it earlier? Pretty cool stuff. Is my model doing okay? I think we've lost tracking. Oh no, no. We're still there. Okay, good. Mouth tracking is still there. Oh, a stranger! Hello! Oh, Ravi! Wow, you're coming in from Twitch there. I'm actually streaming on both Twitch and YouTube right now. It's funny. Ravi says, I am more of a cynic than a stoic, but there are some good stoics. Cool. I don't know much about cynicism. I know it's like one of those ideologies as well. But stoicism sounds pretty fun right now. It takes me a long time to type because I have to Google how to spell it. Ah, don't worry about spelling. No one really cares. How are you two, Stranger and Ravi? Hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend. Oh dang, one is like higher than the other. Okay. These pom-poms. It's not right height. I am drawing Quebec 3 slides. The cry never ends. Hope you're having a fun time. Oh, welcome, Mr. McChicken. No? How do you say your name? Hello. Senior says, doing decent, just finished up a math meet. Oh, that's nice. It's so helpful to have like little study groups. Especially with something technical like math. I find it really helpful. Hopefully you were productive. Mrs. Becoming Diogenes is one of my life's goals. I feel like it's a shorthand for a longer name. Diogenes? I don't know, one of those philosophers. But tell me more about that guy. What do you aspire to be? Why do you aspire to be like him? What are the traits that you want? But I have seen a few of Marcus Aurelius quotes through the book, and yeah, he's got a lot of wisdom. But it's like, I don't even know if it's applicable, because all the Stoics seem really chill and kind of not super ambitious for some reason. I mean, it's probably why they're so chill. But they're already all in positions of power, so it's like, don't know how applicable the theory actually is to me. Those of us who are not in positions of power. Well, I think it's a good mindset overall. Now that I think of it, I've been reading too many mangas recently. There's a few villainous mangas that came out and I'm like, oh, some more, I gotta read them. Diogenes is a philosopher who lived on the street and yelled at people about philosophy. That sounds familiar. Stranger, honestly, it sounds very, very fun. Yeah, just living life on the edge. I've definitely heard of that philosopher somewhere. I don't know his exact story. I remember there's always some guy yelling on the street. Very memorable. Yeah, do you guys have like a philosopher that you really look up to? Or who has greatly altered your views on life, society, and politics? Some or all of the above. Oh, Kame says, but the Stoic would say you do have power and you should use what little power you have in the best way. That's true. Kame says, I really want to read Nietzsche. Who is Nietzsche? Is he also a Stoic? I feel like I've heard his name as well, but I can't remember any of these people. What do you find inspiring about Nietzsche? Yeah, the Stoic doesn't really strive for power. It's more like doing what you can with what you have. But the people who are saying that already have a lot, so they don't really need to like pursue more, I feel. Like Marcus Aurelius, wasn't he like some Roman centurion or something? Or some military officer in a high spot. Oh, there's also the habit building thing from Stoicism that was kind of useful. I think it was like make your bed every day to instill a habit of like getting up early and getting ahead or something. Good stuff there. Well, my line work is like really messy. Oof. Kami says, I can teach you about the Stoic, but I have to speak it. I will have to speak it. Interesting. Oh yeah, we can talk more about it in our Discord calls. I think that would be good. I'd like to learn more. Honestly, I've been working on this piece since like last year. I've just like, I feel like I always need to do, like continue one piece on stream. So when I don't stream for a long time, I just don't work on the piece. It's just so bad. So yeah, hopefully I'll finish today and then we can celebrate over the finished piece. I'm so close. I just need to stop being lazy. I need to finish the ReZero Chibi set. I have Amelia that I need to render out. And then I am working on Subaru, which is still in a sketch phase, but we'll get there eventually, I'm sure. Let's see. Kame says, Stoic do want power, just not for the reasons most people want it. Stoics say it's the duty of those who rule to be Stoic. Ah, you work 40 hours a week, you're not lazy. No, I don't work that. Oh, that's like a full-time job-ish. Yeah, that's another concern of mine. I don't know how long I'm gonna be in this career for. First of all, I'm like doing shit at my work because I'm super careless and stuff. And second of all, there's a colleague that I'm not getting along with. That's a pain. Not to gripe, and thirdly, I don't really like my work. And a weird spot right now, but hey, this is what happens in your 20s. You just get freaking lost and you have no way to know what direction you're going in. Whoop-de-doo. Yeah. What do? So I don't go into it. What do you do? Okay, honestly, it's what I'm in right now isn't that bad. It's like market research, but it just doesn't suit me. Like, I don't like the work. It's all about like number checking and quality checking, and I'm just like, ugh. As like an entry-level analyst, it's like not fun. And I just feel so unmotivated. I don't know. Anyways, good luck to you guys who are still out there trying to pursue the right careers. Honestly, most likely you'll get into a profession you don't like. Find a way to do something else, which is what I'm going through right now. Wish me luck. If all else fails, maybe I'll just resort to art. Even though I don't want to do art for fun and not for work. If it comes to it, maybe I'll have to rely on this. Maybe I'll be happier. If you ever need eSpace, I can rant about so many random topics. Perfect. You look like a big floppa, but from space? What is a big floppa? Hello, Haya Dreams. What is this floppa from? Cleanups take so much time. Be fine though. As cute cat. I'm actually a rabbit, but thank you either way. Yeah, Dream says, kinda thick though. Yeah, look at this chubby belly. Maybe I can do some jiggles for you. Hold on. Oh. Ugh. Okay, the tracking is like... Yeah, I'd be thick. Not all of YouTubers gotta be skinny, you know? Can you do a backflip? Nope, not on this model. Unfortunately, it's not 3D. It's live 2D model. Kame Rabbit was my favorite animal when I was a kid. Oh yay! I'm glad. Good to be your favorite. Haya Dream says, so you're a rabbit who has pork as a name, looks like a big floppa, and has wings with the blue tone. They're actually black wings, but yes, I am a big rabbit with pork as a name. That's accurate. I gotta see what this big floppa is. This sounds fascinating. An interesting name. Oh, it's like a lynx. I did not realize. Oh, no wonder you said it was like a cat, yeah. It's basically a cat with big ears. I see the similarity now. dreams, literally a VTuber experience. Google Diogenes quotes. Let's do it. Let's see what Diogenes is saying. Let's see if there's any funny ones. Oh my god. Wait, am I allowed to say this on stream? Okay, here it is. I pissed on the man who called me a dog. Why was he so surprised? Is this legit? I don't... Or is this just like a meme? What I like to drink most is a wine that belongs to others. Diogenes. Oh my god, I can't even say this one on stream. Dude, who was this guy? Okay, here's like a decent one. The foundation of every state is the education of its youth. Yeah, I would agree with that. I think Kame would too. This guy. If I were not Diogenes, I would also wish to be Diogenes. Huh. It is the privilege of the gods to want nothing, and of godlike men to want little. In a rich man's house, there is no place to spit but his face. Ah, this guy. Wow. Thanks for sharing, Kame. Great insight. Diogenes got kicked out of Athens? Why don't you just tell us that, Kame? I gotta finish this thing today. Just wait. I mean, with everything you said, I'm not surprised he was like exiled. Like, dude, this guy was such a troll. I'm beginning to think a lot of philosophers were just trolls. Says, I don't want to get banned, just Google it, the quote is amazing. Okay. These lines. Okay, read up a little bit. Okay, let's find it. Huh. That is funny. So he got involved in a scandal involving the debasement of currency. So it's for monetary reasons. Oh, Diogenes was a cynic. Darn, I thought he was a stoic. Oh, he knew Plato as well. Wow. He's such a funny guy. I don't think I saw like a super good reason why. Maybe it was just why did he get exiled? Defacing coins. Oh. That's kinda dumb. He got banished for monetary reasons, wow. Defacing coins. Was it like he's devaluing the currency, or is it because he was like insulting the whoever's face was painted on that coin? Interested. He had no chill, and that's what is inspiring. He hated Plato just like me. Plato's not that bad. Stranger says, was it unusually cold for you all today because it reached -23? Wow, for me today. That's the reason I know. Interestingly, this week it snowed where I am, and I think it's like an Arctic chill that's just going everywhere across the nation. So maybe it was that. I imagine you should have been a comedian. You would have made a killing. Can I say this? Yes. His Plato was horrible setback philosophy for hundreds of years. Really, wasn't he the one who introduced that like line of reasoning by asking questions? I thought that was like a good contribution. What I think is really cool about, you know, philosophy back in those ancient days is that regardless of the ideas that people came up with, the fact that ideas were given so much value and like what justice and the meaning of life was given so much thought does say a lot about the society back in like ancient Greece, I guess. It's like, wow, there's so much surplus that people have the ability, the education, and the willingness and the interest to explore these more like higher level questions rather than just like, oh, what are we going to eat today? How are we going to survive? You know? And then in today's day and age, we don't really care about these questions as much either, I feel. It's more about like consumption and money, and yeah, just our set of values is completely different, and I don't even know if our set of values is as, I don't know, meaningful maybe? Academic as the past. It seems like we're kind of, as a society, missing that type of soul, almost like an interest or a hunger or appetite for this sort of thought and reasoning. Yeah, I'm sure it's for the people who actually have enough money to not worry about day-to-day things and have the space to worry about higher level concepts. Oh yeah. mean, then again, the Greeks lived in a society that depended on slave labor, so maybe that's not a society we want to bring back anytime soon. Let's see. Kami says, read Plato Theros. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. He set back democracy and argued against the human rights which were popular a little bit before him and during his time, but Plato was so good at arguing to destroy those rights. Oh. Yeah, I know Plato wasn't like super in favor of democracy. Which, yeah, that's fair. That's a good point. I feel like those anti-democratic ideals that Plato had weren't talked about a lot in college or in academia. We kind of just laud him as the father of philosophy and so forth. And then we hide all things that are controversial about him. Dang. You guys, we should start like a book club or something. A philosophy book club. And then we can have like Discord chats to talk about our learnings of the day or something. Be like a fun thing to do. I don't know if you guys have time. I don't know if I have time actually. I think I'll make time for it if we do have something like that. It seems worthwhile. Peter says that would be fun. I've been planning on reading 1984 for a while now. Ooh, I've read that book. It is quite fascinating. So, as you probably know, it's like a book written during or shortly after the World War, and it's like sci-fi, except not sci-fi, but instead about authoritarianism. Like a future where the government is all controlling. Like the application of Leviathan or something. It's a very interesting concept. But I will say I disagree with some of the concepts of the book. And you can tell after reading it, it was clearly written by a man. A very horny man. Ooh, I would also recommend reading The Handmaid's Tale to provide more of a balanced perspective, like a female perspective on an authoritarian state. It's a little uncomfortable to read in some places, but it's a great book overall. The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. I actually had to write a book report comparing those two books, so yeah. Kami says, his main opponents were people who wanted more freedom and his theory of forms destroyed science for until the scientific method discovered. Read mind, ware of trouble. What's that about? I've not heard of that book. See, a real story of a guy who fought in the Spanish Civil War. He was a British volunteer. Interesting. I know like next to nothing about the Civil War, Spanish Civil War. Be good to read, to learn more. Thank you for the book recommendations, by the way. I've been looking for better reads rather than like shitty Amazon romance that I'm a little guilty of reading because I couldn't find anything else. And that looks a lot better. Give her some shiny things on her head. Pretty good. Now the eyes need to be rendered. Oh, the butterfly looks a little fat. Do you see these chubby butterfly? Oh, that looks really off. Oh no, we make this butterfly lose some weight. Gosh, my symmetry is like lacking in many respects. Okay. Somewhat symmetrical. It says also Oral is a bad writer, and Animal Farm, oh, gets the Soviet Union so wrong. Yeah, if Animal Farm is like oversimplified and very, very brutal, I kind of dislike a one-way, straight to hell type of narrative. So yeah, I don't know that much about the Soviet Union to make a good criticism. I did not like Animal Farm. I don't think Orwell was that bad of a writer, to be honest, because I've had to read things like Lord of the Flies for school, and I absolutely hated that book. Like, yes, you prove a good point, like, humanity is terrible at its base, and our nature is to go to war and all that stuff, like, fine, have your take, but your narrative writing, like, it's sorry. Here says, I would definitely also read Catcher in Rye. That sounds like an interesting book. Tell me about it. Kami says, I'm limited to the fact I have to type here are like 4 rants I could talk about right now. Ooh, you gotta choose one and only talk about one. Let's see how concise you can be, Kame. Go, go, go. Kami says, concise is not a word I know. I hate the fact Animal Farm saved Trotsky's reputation. Did it? Oh, yeah, you're right, it kinda did. I remember. One of the pigs was like the ruling pig that everyone thought was bad, but not as bad as the Stalin character. The Stalin pig character. Oof. See, Stranger says Catcher in Rye is mainly about protecting the innocence of children. I think it's quite old, remembering correctly, 1950s, I think. Huh. I feel like I've seen that title somewhere, and this is pretty interesting. There's also one other book that, like, the internet has created a whole culture about. I don't even know the name of it, but it's like the red pill, blue pill thing. And I think it's about a society where, like, a society full of people that are completely happy, but their happiness and, like, wealth is all because, like, one child is suffering terribly every day, and their suffering provides the energy to, like, fuel their lifestyle or whatever. And everyone in the society, when they turn 18, is shown or is told about the child who's suffering for their sake, and sees the child, and then they can decide either to stay in the society or to leave. And yeah, it was more about, like, I don't know, people's tolerance and willingness to sacrifice others is like a super utilitarian argument. An argument against utilitarianism. So, but I don't know what the book is called. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about either. It's on my list to read if I can find it somewhere. Bring up these books a little bit better. And... Name, as a man, I hate red pill culture. Stranger, the ones who walk away from Omelas. Oh, thank you! That's what it's called. Omelas. Oh. Okay, the internet culture is like completely separate. And yes, I do agree the red pill culture is kind of extreme. Like, it's used as an excuse for a ton of random stuff. I don't quite get the logic behind it, but it's kind of weird. Yeah, but I think the story is fascinating. I need to read it. Thank you so much for that, stranger, for the name, and now we can find it. Yep. I hope it's for free. I'm reading like all Kindle free ebooks. I'm cheap. Oh gosh. Gotta save up for when I want to do art full time, you know? Maybe my dream. These eyes are a little three-dimensional. I'd really chill on the shading. It's like not too bad. Not too bad. It's a little strange looking though. It's like, why does she have butterflies in her eyes? Beatrice. Stranger says, I bet that there's a PDF floating around on the internet somewhere. Yeah, I think so, since it's so famous, you know? Kami says, I love philosophy and red pill is like the cake den outside of the dollar store version of philosophy. Yeah, it's true. It's being used as kind of a self-righteous tool, like, oh, I do this because I'm red pill and you normies don't know about this because you took the blue pill, the easy way out, or like all that other shit. It's kind of funny watching, but I know it's like very toxic, so yeah guys, don't be like the weirdos out there on the internet. Just don't be a red pill guy. Revises a crackhead. Yeah. Like, you know, take everything you see out there with a grain of salt and always read the original source. Don't just blindly trust what other people say. So yeah, be safe out there, kids. We are so close. Just need to finish up these little bubble things. Texture's like not working very well. Just looks bad. Fluffy little bolts of cotton or something. I really think I should get a reference, but I'm just too lazy at this point. We're so close to being done. He says, no, it's funny. No, it's like Eve. It's like you don't need women, so here is who to dedicate your life to getting as many women as possible. Oh, it's like the alpha male cult, isn't it? Like, let's shit on women so we can like get more women. Oh no. Senior says, if we were to form some sort of book club cult, it'd probably be every fortnight or month in your Discord. Yeah, let's do it. Let's find like a good book to read. I would really be looking forward to the ones who walk away from Omelas. That would be an interesting place to start. The red pill is just freeing up a dating market of the future. Oof, we're getting into incel culture, aren't we? I mean, yeah, don't be like one of those weirdos who... there's many interesting people on the internet. I mean, I feel like half of the guys who do this just want attention. Or just so desperate. And are trying to convince themselves that they're not desperate, you know? He says, the red pill made YouTube shorts horrible. I just open up YouTube and I see the weirdest shorts. Yeah, especially with short form content, from like shorts to tweets, let's say, it's very difficult to get complex ideas through. So what we get is the worst part of a bad argument, basically. Stranger says, I honestly think that as long as you're not a total douche, you'll find someone who genuinely likes you. Yeah. I would hope so. I mean, it's not that difficult to make friends, I think. I mean, I also kind of pity those guys who do fall into this trap, because like maybe they've been hurt by some girl before and they just have given up because of that. Emma says, but I would hate to teach 10-year-olds with the red pill. Oof. Stranger says, yikes. Agreed. Children nowadays are terrifying. Yeah. Emma says, no, that's 5 reasons you have a small every time I open up YouTube. Yeah, try and move the algorithm by swiping on like more positive facing videos, and YouTube will learn that and give you better recommendations, because yikes, I would not want to be on 10-year-old YouTube. Now, speaking of social media, I have not been on Twitter or Instagram for a long time, or at least all of this year. And I'm sort of thinking about maybe going back to one of the two or something, just so I actually have a social media presence, but I don't know. Should I? Or should I just stick to YouTube and Discord? Kind of conflicted. Do you guys care? Is like YouTube enough for you guys, or would you actually want to see me like posting on social media? I kind of stepped back from Twitter, which is like my remaining social media platform after I quit Instagram, because of like the whole Elon Musk thing, and he was just like constantly inflaming Twitter to kind of increase viewership on Twitter, which I don't really like. And also the negativity with the AI artwork, I was just like, enough, don't want to be on Twitter anymore. But as an artist, I feel like I kind of do need a social media presence, so I don't know. I do not know. Oof. Imagine being 6-year-old using TikTok. Yeah, I wish there was a better way to enforce age verification on social media sites, but you also gotta respect user privacy and all of that, so it's hard. But yeah, kids nowadays are being exposed to all knowledge a little faster than I think is good for them. You do need a certain level of maturity to first before you learn certain things. And yeah, it's hard, I think, being a kid in this day and age, having all that information thrown at you without having like your own kind of base compass, ideals or goals as a human being, and just being like fed all this info. Must be crazy. Don't know how you would grow up properly. Senior says, I think it'd be easier to expand if you were on other socials, but at the same time, YouTube is more peaceful. I think so too. And YouTube is like you have your own thing, and then, yeah. It's harder to learn about drama-ish, unless you're constantly looking for it. Probably right about that. How he says YouTube Shorts have a different algorithm, and I don't watch YouTube Shorts, so I just get the basic for a teenage boy, which is just the worst red pill videos, and Shorts is opened with YouTube now. Ugh. That doesn't sound like fun. Yeah, I think YouTube recommendations or the algorithm takes a while to adjust to your preferences. And right now, my algorithm just kind of sucks. Like, all the YouTube recommendations I get are the lofty music I usually listen to, and not a lot of like info-related stuff. There's a few art things that pop up, which is kind of fun. A lot of learning stuff for me, but not a lot of things that I normally wouldn't search for. So nothing surprising. Okay, yeah, I think we're pretty close. We might be done. Ooh, this is interesting. I think we did a good job so far of everything. It might be time to wrap this up. Okay, let me just put on mine. Mass multiply and blue layers. Not bad for all my efforts. This was such an endeavor. I will save this and then we'll work on the color adjustment. I'll show you guys some really cool like tone curves that Clip Studio has. And the eyes are like a little sharp here. Do some last adjustments. patch up some things. It's messier than I thought it would be, cries. There's one on. Can't see the difference anyways. Junior says mine is mostly food. Oh, that's nice. Kami says, if you want, I can DM you videos about topics you wanted to know about. Yeah, sure. Junior says, very shiny knees. Thanks. I do my best to make the knees look good. These are funny things. I really shouldn't spend forever on this. And no one will know the flaws. Looks good overall, I think. Maybe the books could use a little more rendering. Kami says, what were your high school years like? Every day, I am more grateful I decided to invest in critical thinking skill tree. Yeah, let's see. I never really had a good high school, I feel like, or high school experience. My high school is fine. I was really close to a lot of the teachers. And I had that, like, you know, stupid high school arrogance, like, oh, the people who are my age are all idiots. Like, I only like teachers and stuff. Like, yeah, don't be me. I didn't really get along with a lot of the kids in my grade. Like, I just thought they were a little vain, and then we had different values almost. But looking back, I really wish I socialized more. I was the quiet kid and also kind of like the artsy kid at school. So it was difficult for me to kind of make friends. Which is kind of sad. Yeah, I spent most of my lunchtime just like walking aimlessly around the school. I don't know. I wasn't like a super popular high school kid. And everyone was like really cliquey in high school as well, so it's like if you didn't have a clique, you just didn't really fit in. Yeah, I was a bit of a loner. Yeah, I guess I was also kind of a teacher's pet. My grades are pretty good, but I would kind of be more outspoken during classes, more than my peers, and I would like know exactly what my teachers wanted to hear. So I got a lot of brownie points quite easily, and I had good grades and stuff. But also because I was close to some of my teachers, I would kind of challenge them in class. And I felt like I sometimes went a little overboard with that. But apart from that, it was pretty peaceful in high school. You know, when you're alone, you're just kind of bored and stuff, but quite peaceful. It was stressful too because I had a lot of pressure to get into a good university and stuff. So grades were like so freaking essential. Yeah, I had a lot of pressure back then. Yeah. Kame says, my high school opened up my computer. Back when I was in high school, I just sat next to the teacher and talked to the whole class. That's good. I'm glad you're socializing more. It's a good thing to socialize with your own peers. It really helps you develop socially as a person, which I kind of missed out on. Junior says, in high school I was basically the best, worst student possible. I put in questionably small amounts of effort, but still got better grades than most. Nice. Must have been a smart kid. Oh yeah, I recall I was really close with my TOK teacher. It's kind of like a philosophy. Theory of knowledge was the class. And like I didn't even like try to be that close, but it was just like we were talking about concepts and I was just like super into it. And it was like one of those classes where the teacher would, go around helping people with their essays and talk to every student about their essays. But when he got to me, he just like stopped doing everything else and we just talked for the entire like 30 minutes rest of class. He didn't even talk to the other students and everyone else was like super pissed that they didn't get a chance to talk to the teacher, and I like hogged him. But we were just so immersed in the conversation. Literally, I didn't even notice the other people around me. So yeah, fun. Thank you for the follow. I'm guessing it's Nikado Avocado Fan Art. No, it's Haya Dream, sorry. You want me to draw the Nikado Avocado Fan Art. Welcome! I don't actually know what Nikado Avocado is, but I can check it out. If I see that in the night, I would freak out. I kind of missed the notification. Was it my little bun, or was it like the typical zombie? Because I don't know if I changed the animation. Yeah, maybe the knees are a little too shiny. Let's dull that down a bit. Yes, something subtle is the way to go. Oh my goodness. The bunny flying, looking to cause harm. Come on, this is such a cute character. How could you say such a thing? Do you not see these cute chubbiness and big round cute eyes? The anime eyes. Sneeze. Avocado. Chubby eats people. Actually, oh my goodness. I'm not drawing fan art of this. And I don't support this either. Guys, eat in moderation. Indicate your avatar's goofy AF and cute AF and scary at the same time. That's good. I did want to have kind of a cute character that would be like instantly recognizable and memorable to people, so a lot of round shapes are this character, but I also wanted to give it an edge, so the ears and stuff do give it a bit of an edge. And if you're interested, my lore video has my character and all its epicness on my YouTube, so if you're interested, go check that out. I'm for sure you did it. I hope so. These. Okay, this time is so out of place. Oh my goodness. Yeah, dreams. Nikata Avocado is actually the future of humanity? No, disagree. Streeter says, any genres you like. Or the book club. I definitely want to do more philosophy, because I feel like that strikes up the most in conversation. Because there's really just opinions and no true definition of right or wrong. Of course, you can also develop or discuss the meaning of the author and like the hidden meanings as well behind like narrative stories, for example. I have dreams, I have to eat a lot of desserts, so it's my future. Eat in moderation. You will enjoy more. You should learn stoicism with us. You'll learn to be moderate in all things and enjoy all things. Kami says, when I was in school, I never talked to the students. Yeah, that's kind of weird. High school is a weird place, but I think talking more to more people is just good for you overall. So I would encourage you to keep on doing it, especially now that you're in college. Even more important. Dreams. My next dessert will be paranormal rabbit stew. Hopefully you're not referring to me, could you? Better not. Kame says, can you make an inflatable pork costume? Yeah, I think my character would lend itself quite well to an inflatable costume. Although I do not know how to make one or the process of getting one made. What would you guys think about like a pork stuffed animal? Like one of those stuffies. I kind of want one for my character. I think it'd be cute. Wish I had the funds, you guys. Oh, the things I'd like to make. Okay. The knees do look too shiny. Oh. Fix this up. If I take away. This is not making it look any better. This is just hiding my lack of anatomy knowledge of knees. Dream says, I really like this character, it's one of my favorites. Thank you. I'm guessing you're talking about Beatrice? Beatrice, sorry. From ReZero. Yeah, she's really cute. Kami says, now in online school you can't talk to students. Yeah, you can still like call people up and make friends. Maybe, but I know you have to make more of an effort for that. Kami says, 1K inflatable pork stream. You know, I don't even know if we're gonna make 1K, but that's a great idea. Dream says, but for real, she's pretty unique. Yeah, she is. Like an ancient lolly librarian character who has a tsundere personality. Her design is really cool, I think. It's really pretty, but it is so freaking complicated. There's at least 2 types of lace and like so many bows, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bows. And a ton of butterfly designs. Yeah, this one was hard. Stranger says, that would be adorable, but I'm still broke as dirt. Yeah, same. Kami says, no, a balloon. I mean, walking for the whole stream. Wow, how healthy. Yeah, I should get like a standing desk and stream on the standing desk. For another day. Kami says, when I am 30, I will buy a billboard until you hit 1K. Dang, I hope I hit 1K before you turn 30. That's sweet of you though, Kami. Okay, I think this is good. Maybe, perhaps, I think. Darn, I just need to be more confident. Be like, yeah, it's done, it's finished, it's good. Yeah, I think I'm not gonna get any butter on this, and I can edit in post. So, let's save this. And should I leave the line art like this? Should I color the line art? The line art is black, yeah, really fun. Okay, see, this is a PNG. Okay, I'm gonna close this. And now editing and post. Wow, this is kind of dark here. Ugh. I need to turn it down first. Kami says, I lost 20 pounds since I started being healthier in November. Wow, congrats. That is a huge weight loss in a very short amount of time. But make sure it's like a healthy type of weight loss. And do be careful about losing weight too quickly, because that can have bad health ramifications as well. I know Kraut, he's trying to lose weight by smoking, which I find kind of bad, so don't be like him. Don't smoke and use the nicotine addiction to get rid of your appetite. I'm just gonna take away the multiply. Multiply just takes away the color. Yeah, that should be good. Save this. Save this PNG. Okay, this is slightly better. Now let's do the fun stuff. This is one of the favorite parts of the entire process, where you have your thing and you can make it look even better. Sometimes, usually. Ooh. Yeah, having a darker color. This is more saturated. This is nice. No, I'm not. Oh, it's too saturated. Okay. About there, I think. That looks better. It's a little bright. Okay, let's see this. Kami says that's like trying to destroy a rat by setting off a bomb. Yeah, don't. Play the Wii Sports theme. Nah, this is a chill stream. The shading is a little off, but that's okay. Before, after. Before, after. Maybe it's a little too saturated. Let's try again. It's mainly the hair and the skin color that looks better when it's a little saturated. But other than that, I don't want to change the rest of it too much. Okay. Before, after. Yeah. Same issues, but I think that looks a little better. Okay. What else can we change up here? Ooh. It's actually really pretty. Oof. I kind of like this very extreme color variation. Wow, it looks really purple. After. It's very subtle. Don't know if you guys can see it, but this one makes it look like a more like sunny light, like sorry, not sunny light, but like a lamp light. And yeah, I think I like this more. Great, okay. I think this is as good as it's going to get. So yeah. And I really just gonna call it finished and move on. I'm so slow. Okay. Yay! We finished! Finally! She says high contrast, yeah. Tommy says, does Crowd own a fedora? I have no idea. She says vibrant tones. They do work together quite well. Yeah, I hope so. I'll probably like nitpick at this and like hate it by tomorrow. I'll be like, oh, I forgot to do the shading. But for now, I think this is decent. I'm gonna let it sit for a day. Dream says, pretty cute. Thank you. Like me. You have a very cute personality, Haya Dreams. Senior says nice. Okay, I'll probably end stream quite soon, but let me just show you some other things I've been working on as a bonus for staying so long with me. Thank you guys. The latest Emilia drawing does not look great. But where is my Subaru? Here we are. Ah, Subaru! His pose was actually super difficult to get right, because it's like a pretty standard up and down, but I wanted to make it a little more flowy and, you know, cute and dramatic as a little chibi should be. Some things are still a little crooked, like his face is in a questionable position in relation to his body. We'll figure it out. This one seems pretty fun to do. Maybe a little more difficult. I find that male characters tend not to lend themselves as well to chibi formats, but I'm going to do my best to make sure he, first of all, still looks like a guy, still looks like the character, but also cute and chibified. So, yeah. There's Subaru and Emilia. I still need to work on the shading for her, but she seems a little bit simple compared to Beatrice, and I don't know like what else to add. Maybe I'll add some like ice powers or something. That's like more complexity, and I am just so slow already. So, unsure. Maybe this will be it after I shade it. Yeah. What do you guys think? Had dreams? Well, I live under your bed, so I need to be nice to the owner of the bed. Had dreams? I was expecting a car. Yeah, Subaru. That's actually his name, but I also think of the car a lot. Draw Diogenes. I can't even draw a real person right now, much less an ancient philosopher. I don't know what Diogenes even looks like. James says Subaru is pretty cool. Yeah, I think so. I love his character, and he just grows so much in every anime arc, so yeah, I like him a lot as a character. He is pretty cool despite not having powers. I think that's part of his charm. Okay, last little thing I'm working on is... Okay, that's the reference. I can't draw as well as that. But this very awkward looking character. Surprise. Hiding all of this. This is my sketch. I like the sketch a lot more than the actual line art. The line art is crap right now, but we'll try and fix that. Who's that? Asks Haya Dreams. That will be a secret for now, but it's a character I'm working on. Let's call it an OC for now. Okay, that's all guys. I hope you have a wonderful night, happy weekend, and sweet dreams. Bye, peeps!